A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke, chapter 5, verses 12 to 16. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. One day, in one of the villages, there was a man covered with leprosy. When he saw Jesus, he fell down before him in prayer and said, "If you want to, you can cleanse me." Jesus put out his hand, touched him, and said, "I want to. Be clean." Then and there, his skin was smooth, the leprosy gone. Jesus instructed him, "Don't talk about this all over town. Just quietly present your healed self to the priest, along with the offering ordered by Moses. Your cleansed and obedient life, not your words, will bear witness to what I have done." But the man couldn't keep it to himself, and the word got out. Soon, a large crowd of people had gathered to listen and be healed of their sicknesses. As often as possible, Jesus withdrew to out-of-the-way places for prayer. The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning. Let's listen to a short reflection according to St. Luke chapter 5 verses 12 to 16. Called to compassion, healing and inclusion. In Luke, the account of Jesus healing the leper illustrates his mission to reach the marginalized, providing healing, compassion, and a sense of belonging. This event is woven into a broader narrative that highlights concern for the poor and oppressed, confronting social and religious norms that foster exclusion. Leprosy represented more than merely a physical condition, it signified deep social isolation. Lepers faced separation, were labeled as unclean, and were excluded from their communities and worship activities. When the leper came to Jesus, he desired not just physical healing but also a return to dignity and social belonging. Jesus' reaction was revolutionary. He touched the man, healing him and symbolically reintegrating him into the community. This story calls us to examine how we engage with the marginalized in our world. Today, the lepers may not suffer from physical disease but from poverty, homelessness, mental illness, or social exclusion. Like Jesus, we are challenged to extend compassion, not from a safe distance, but through active solidarity and inclusion. Luke reminds us that healing is not only about addressing immediate needs but also confronting the root causes of suffering, injustice, inequality, and systemic neglect. As individuals and communities of faith, we are invited to embody the gospel by advocating for those pushed to the margins, offering not just charity but genuine integration into the life of the church and society. Moreover, Luke highlights Jesus' need for prayer amid his ministry. This reminds us that our actions must be rooted in a prayerful relationship with God, seeking His guidance and strength.